You've probably seen it everywhere. AI chatbots are replacing customer service. What nobody tells you is that someone has to build those chatbots. And right now, the people who know how to do that, even without coding, of course, are getting paid well for it. This is not a course pitch. I'm not going to sell you a course. It's just 3 realistic ways today to make money building and selling AI chatbots. And one of them you can start this week. Because here's the market reality now. Nearly 60% of customer service organizations now use AI chatbots to handle inquiries and cut costs. AI-related freelance demand on Upwork just climbed 109% in 2025, and the gap between what AI can do and what most businesses have actually set up, that's where the money is. Most small businesses, they know they need a chatbot, but they don't know how to build one. They don't have a developer on staff, and they don't want to pay a big agency to figure it out for them. And that's the door you walk through. And here's the important part. You don't need to code. You have tools like Botpress or Voiceflow and platforms like Fastbots. These let you build production-ready chatbots with no programming background whatsoever. You just need to understand what a business needs and how to set it up for them. Way number 1, and this is the best one, you can build chatbots for local businesses in your area because this is the most direct path to money and most beginner-friendly. Every local business with a website has the same problem. Customers visit at midnight. Questions pile up. Nobody's there to answer them. They lose leads, they frustrate people, and of course, they miss sales. A simple AI chatbot fixes all of that. It answers questions 24/7 in plain human language, and it handles multiple conversations at once. It captures leads, names, emails, phone numbers, while the owners sleep. And it's consistent, right? It never gives the wrong answer because it had a bad day. Here's what one of these actually look like in practice. A customer lands on a restaurant's website and it asks about allergens. The chatbot pulls from the restaurant's menu data and answers in seconds. A visitor to a law firm asks what areas they practice in. The chatbot gives a clear answer and asks for their details. Now, a potential client on a cleaning company, they just ask for a quote. The chatbot collects their information and passes it straight to the owner. Now, you train the chatbot on the business's own data, their website, their FAQs, their documents. The chatbot then only pulls from that. So there can be no hallucinating, no going off topic, just accurate, helpful answers about that specific business. And the good part is you don't have to build that. All that company already has it. Now, the pricing for this is real. Local businesses pay $300 to $1,500 for a basic customer service chatbot setup. More complex builds, lead qualification, appointment booking, or multi-language support, this is anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000, maybe even more. And here's what makes this model smart. After you build it, you offer a monthly maintenance retainer. You update the data when they add new products, or you retrain when they change their pricing. You can monitor the conversations to spot some gaps. And that retainer runs $100 to $500 a month per client. If you've got 5 clients on retainer, it's $500 to $2,500 a month of mostly passive income, on top of the build fees. Now, one freelancer with 7 clients built a chatbot business generating $30,000 a month, but that's not the starting point, but it shows where the ceiling is. Now, of course, you can always use Fiverr as well, but businesses, your local area is always going to be better for you, and it's going to be easier. People know you there. Now, another thing you can do is you can build internal chatbot for businesses. Now, this one is less obvious, but often pays more because businesses don't just have external customers asking questions. They have internal teams who need information consistently, and new staff onboarding or HR policy questions, product knowledge for the sales team. So instead of a 100-page handbook nobody reads, you build a chatbot that has all of that info and answers questions instantly. An employee asks this chatbot, what's the process for taking annual leave? The chatbot pulls from the company's internal documents and gives the exact answer. Nobody has to email HR. Nobody has to wait. These internal tools are often kept behind a password-protected system so the public doesn't have access, and because they're handling company-sensitive data, businesses are willing to pay more for them. Now, training a chatbot on internal documentation, Word documents, PDFs, Excel files, CSV data, it is straightforward with modern no-code platforms. The uploaded thing will just go straight to the chatbot. In this website, Fastbots, it can import a website, a whole website, a YouTube video, PDFs, spreadsheets, all in minutes. You don't need to be technical to do this. You need to know how to gather the right documents, train the bot properly, and test it thoroughly. Now, the pitch to a business is very simple. I'll build you an AI assistant your team can ask any work questions and get the right answer every time. That's a compelling offer, and most businesses have never been approached with it. Now, way number 3 is white label and resell. This is the most scalable model if you want to build something beyond one-off projects. Several chatbot platforms, including Fastbots, they offer white label options. That means you can rebrand the platform under your own name and resell it to clients as your own product. You set your own pricing, you handle the client relationship, but the platform handles the technical infrastructure behind the scenes. The Fastbots platform, well, it starts at $19 a month. It's going to give you 2 chatbots. It's going to give you 2,000 messages per month and training capacity for over 12 million characters of text. I'm not affiliating with them. This is just what I found. You can just go and Google for them. There's not going to be any links here. So you can just use Fastbots to make something like that. Now, you could resell access to a small business for $49 to $99 a month. And if you've got like 10 clients on a white label reseller model, well, that's just some real revenue. This model works if you position yourself as an AI chatbot consultant for a specific niche, for example, dentists, estate agents, restaurants, gyms, just pick one. And as I've told you, go local. There's many businesses around you that need this kind of a help. Just build a demo for them. Go to every business, bring your laptop, just show them the demo, let them see it working, and then just close them on a monthly plan. Now, let me be real with you about the timeline. Your first chatbot will take longer than you expect. Learning the platform, training it correctly, testing every possible question, that's real work. Your first client might ask for things you haven't built yet, and that's normal. That's how you learn. If you're actively pitching, showing demos to local businesses, sending proposals, following up, your first paid project within 30 to 60 days is realistic. Month 1 earnings, it's going to be anywhere between $300 to $1,500 depending on what you close. In month 3 to 6, with some few retainer clients, it can be anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000 a month. It is achievable. The market is not saturated yet. The supply of people who can build reliable, well-calibrated chatbots for businesses is still well below demand, and that window won't stay open forever. So here's the exact starting point. 1, pick a no-code chatbot platform. Fastbots, Botpress, whatever. Most have free trials. You can just start there. 2, build a demo chatbot for a niche you understand. Use a fake business or your own if you have one. Train it on a real website and test it properly. 3, find a local business with a basic website and no chatbot. Just ask them a simple question. What questions do your customers ask most that your team has to answer manually every day? They'll tell you instantly. 4, show them the demo. Just pitch a monthly plan. Do not overcomplicate the offer. I'll build it and keep it updated for X per month. That's it. 5, deliver it. Get the testimonial and get the referral and use that to land the next one. The businesses need this. The builders are still rare. The tools are accessible to anyone. And that's a gap worth filling. So yeah, I wish you good luck and I'll catch you in the next one.